Let's discuss. Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a new single from Thornhill. It is called Raw, and it's taken from their upcoming album Heroine, which will be out on June 3rd, which is just a few weeks away now. I saw Thornhill live for the first time just last month, and it was awesome. I really liked the new singles live, and they still haven't been too heavily on the rotation for me, but I'm still optimistic that when the album comes out in that context that they'll be a bit more heavily on rotation, plus some other things that I'll probably enjoy. So I am going to put all of Thornhill's social media and such in the description. Obviously, as you all probably know, this is a different sound for Thornhill in these newer singles. That is very much what I'm expecting at this point. So other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. We'll talk. Thornhill, Raw, let's discuss. So I think at this point, they've released enough of the singles to where it's not really a surprise anymore that this sound is much different. I know when I'm doing these reaction videos and such, a lot of the comments that I see are probably a lot of the same thing on a way smaller scale for me that Thornhill is seeing about the change in their sound, this and that, but I feel like at this point it's fairly obvious that like this is what is happening for this record, and for me, I'm there are parts of it that are gonna take some adjusting for me, and that's why I think that when the full record comes out and I have the context of like the order and stuff, maybe some of the singles will hit a bit more for me. But with this one, I really liked certain aspects of it so much that the parts that I feel that way about, that were kind of like, for example, the part leading up to where Ethan sings in this song, the sort of spoken stuff, that isn't, I know that there's a lot of influence and bands that did that, you know, that a lot of people listen to, and that was never really my thing. So listening to this, those are the parts for me that are a little bit harder to digest, that are a little bit outside of my taste normally, but the rest of the song, like, man, the drums, strings, both bass and guitar, I was loving the sound coming from there, especially after Ethan opens up the song singing, which absolutely beautiful. I loved that portion, threw me for a loop. That was another thing that I just was not expecting in the song, obviously, as I'm sure many other people were not. But then after that, it just slams in with that riff, and so it's a little bit showing off, I guess, because obviously at this point we know what Thornhill is capable of, and that's why a lot of people are like driving this, you know, the distortion on the vocals. But it's obviously a choice that they're making. They're capable of doing the sound that they've done before. They're choosing to go this route with this record, or at least with these singles and such. We have no idea what else will be on the record if we have not listened to it. So for me, I'm still excited. I don't think that, you know, obviously with tastes and stuff, this won't get as much love from me as something off Dark Pool might have, but I'm not upset about that. You know, it's introducing something different into my library and kind of branching out the sounds I'm listening to, so I enjoyed that. I still have the Dark Pool to go back and listen to if I want to. So I say this too, I try not to touch on these things, but with Thornhill, they are really receiving it. I've been seeing, you know, everyone is saying that, so not everyone. I know there are people who are enjoying it. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up talking about that, but I like this one a lot. I think this is one of my favorite singles for the reason of just that main riff being so, I don't know how to properly explain it without not explaining myself correctly. Like, it's nothing too crazy or in your face like some of the favorite riffs that we've seen this year, but it's just got this groove to it in the song, mixed with just something totally different. So it's different. I can honestly say I'm not listening to anything else that sounds like Thornhill. Those are my thoughts. I think this will be one of my more listened to singles from them. Hollywood is probably the one that I've listened to the most of the ones that are out right now. This will probably get maybe even a little bit more love than Hollywood, but I am very excited to see what else will be on this album. I'll be doing a video for it, checking it out. I'm expecting to be thrown for some loops and that we don't really know what else to expect on there. So I like this. It's going to take some getting used to in some parts. Some parts are absolutely stellar for me. So those are my thoughts listening to it on first listen. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Other than that, you can also find the music video I reacted to and all of Thornhill's social media in the description. I will also have my link tree in there, which will have the invite for the Discord server that I talk about in every single video. It's got a bunch of really kind, awesome people in there. So if you're interested in coming to join, check the community out. That will be there along with my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I do post all music-related stuff. I post a chart every Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. I post my never-ending merch collection. I post sometimes about shows if I've been to a show recently and have anything to share, stuff like that. My handle is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but again, if you have any interest in following me, it will be in that link tree in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.